Hey everyone, President Trump just made a decision about Social Security that has millions of Americans talking, and you need to hear about this right now. We're talking about changes to your checks, payment dates coming up this week, and a potential increase that could be way bigger than anyone expected. Now, I know Social Security news can be confusing and honestly pretty stressful, especially when you're counting on that check to pay your bills. So I spent hours reading through the official Social Security Administration updates, the executive orders, and all the policy changes so you don't have to. Before we dive in, I just need 2 seconds of your time. Please hit that like button on this video. It helps more people see this important information, and I promise what I'm about to share could put real money in your pocket. All right, let's get into it, because there's a lot to cover. First things first, if you're waiting for your October Social Security payment, mark your calendar for Wednesday, October 22nd. The Social Security Administration is sending out payments to recipients whose birthdays fall between the 21st and 31st of any month. Now, I've been seeing a lot of worried comments asking, am I still going to get paid with everything happening in Washington? Yes, the SSA has confirmed that payments are continuing with no interruptions. Your money is coming, so take a breath. But here's something critical you need to know, and this is where President Trump's executive order comes in. This is huge, and some folks are not happy about it. Due to a recently signed executive order, paper Social Security checks are being eliminated. If you currently receive a physical check in the mail, September 30th was the last day the Social Security Administration sent those out. From now on, it's direct deposit only. Your payment will be deposited directly into your bank account. You will not receive a physical check anymore. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but I don't have a bank account, or I live in a rural area without easy access to banking, or direct deposit causes problems for me. Listen to me carefully. You have options. You need to contact the Social Security Administration immediately and explain your situation. If receiving direct deposit creates a genuine hardship for you, or if you live in an area where there's no financial institution nearby, tell them. They will review your case individually and determine if you can get an exception. Don't just assume you're out of luck. Make that call. Lines are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yes, you might be on hold for a while, but this is important. Okay. Now let's talk about the cost of living adjustment, your COLA, because this is where things get really interesting. Seniors, mark your calendars for October 24th. That's this Thursday. A lot of you were confused because the announcement usually happens earlier in October, but because of the government situation, the date got pushed. The Bureau of Labor Statistics is publishing the September Consumer Price Index data on Friday, October 24th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and then the Social Security Administration will calculate and announce your 2026 COLA. Whether the government is fully open or not, this announcement is happening. The Bureau of Labor Statistics confirmed it. Now, here's where you really need to pay attention, because your increase could go one of 2 ways, and the difference is massive. Scenario 1, the regular increase. According to the Senior Citizens League, that's TSCL, they're the ones who track this stuff. If they use the current formula, you're looking at about a 2.7% to 2.8%, an 8% increase for the average Social Security recipient, getting around $1,900 a month. That translates to about $54 to $58 more per month. That's $648 to $696 more per year. That would affect all 70 million Americans receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and spousal benefits. Scenario 2, the bigger increase. But here's where it gets exciting. There's a major push happening right now, and I mean right now, to change how the COLA is calculated. Multiple lawmakers and organizations like the Senior Citizens League are pushing President Trump's administration to switch from the current metric called CPI-W to a new one called CPI-E. Why does this matter? Because CPI-W measures inflation for urban wage earners and clerical workers, basically working people. But CPI-E measures inflation specifically for seniors. It looks at what you actually spend money on, your rent, your mortgage, your groceries, and especially your prescription drugs and healthcare costs. And guess what? Healthcare costs go up a lot faster than other things, and seniors spend way more on healthcare than younger workers do. If they switch to CPIE, analysts and experts are saying your increase could be $300 to $500 per month instead of that $54 to $58. We're talking about potentially $3,000 to $6,000 more per year in your pocket. Now, let me be clear. This hasn't been decided yet, but the pressure is building, and this administration is being pushed hard to make this change because the current CPIW metric is outdated and doesn't reflect seniors' actual expenses. If you receive supplemental security income, that's SSI, listen up because this is important. You're getting 2 checks this month. You'll get one around your normal payment date, and then you're getting another check at the end of October. Now, before you get too excited, this isn't bonus money. This is your November payment coming early because November 1st falls on a weekend. The SSA always sends payments early when the 1st falls on a weekend or holiday. So, you'll get 2 checks in October, but then you won't get a check in November. Don't panic when November rolls around and no payment shows up. You already got it. Put that second check aside if you can, because you'll need it to last through November. Let me break down exactly who these changes affect. Seniors on retirement benefits. You're getting the COLA increase, whether it's the small one or the big one, and you're affected by the paper check elimination. If you were getting paper checks, you need to act now. People on disability, SSDI, same as above. You get the COLA and you need direct deposit now. SSI recipients. You get the COLA, you get that early November check this month, and you're also affected by the paper check change. Veterans receiving Social Security, all of this applies to you too. If you're also getting VA benefits, those are separate and not affected by these Social Security changes. Widows and widowers, your survivor benefits will increase with the COLA just like everyone else. Moms and dads on spousal benefits. Whether you're divorced, widowed, or receiving benefits based on your spouse's record, the COLA applies to you. Basically, if you get any form of Social Security payment, these changes matter to you. All right, here's your action plan. I need you to do these things this week. 1. If you're still receiving paper checks, call the Social Security Administration today at 1-800-772-1213. Get set up with direct deposit or explain your hardship situation if you need an exception. 2. Make sure your bank account information on file with SSA is correct. The last thing you want is your payment going to an old closed account. You can check this at ssa.gov or by calling 3. Mark October 24th on your calendar for the COLA announcement. We'll know then what your 2026 increase will actually be. 4. If you support changing to the CPIE metric so seniors get a bigger, fairer COLA increase, let your voice be heard. Comment below. I support Social Security increase so we can show how many people care about this. Call your representatives, make noise. These decisions are being made right now, and your voice matters. 5. Check your Social Security statement online at ssa.gov to make sure all your earnings are recorded correctly. Errors happen, and fixing them can increase your benefits. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Some of these changes are disruptive, especially if you were used to getting paper checks. That's stressful, and I get it. But there's real hope here too. That COLA increase is coming. We just don't know yet if it'll be the regular amount or the significantly bigger CPIE amount. Either way, it's more money than you're getting now. The paper check change is frustrating for some folks, but direct deposit is actually safer. No checks getting lost in the mail or stolen. And if you truly can't do direct deposit, exceptions exist. The most important thing is that you stay informed and take action. Don't wait until your benefits suddenly change and you're caught off guard. Be proactive. Make those calls. Check your accounts. Mark your calendar for Thursday. If this video helped you understand what's happening with Social Security, I need you to do something for me. Hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you get notifications. I post updates like this every single day because I know how fast things change and how important it is that you don't miss critical information about your benefits. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you worried about these changes or relieved about the potential for a bigger COLA? Are you affected by the paper check elimination? Let's talk about it. We're all in this together, and your comment might help someone else who's in the same boat. And here's the thing, a lot of seniors don't follow this stuff as closely as they should. Share this video with your friends, your family, your church group, anyone you know on Social Security. They need to know about the October 22nd payment, the paper check change, and especially that COLA announcement on October 24th. Check out my other videos too. I cover Social Security updates, benefit programs, ways to save money, all the stuff that matters when you're trying to make ends meet. There's probably information there that could help you qualify for benefits you didn't even know existed. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for trusting me to break this down for you. And remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about these programs, the better you can protect yourself and your family. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, please take care and have a great All Politics News.